Hey guys, it's Rod here from 13 Outdoors, and today we're going to do a review on a product I got from Temu. I talked about it a couple weeks ago, but I wanted to do this just as a separate video. It's a heavy-duty survival and camping kit with a durable case. It says it has 18 pieces in there. There's like 13 to count altogether here. I know there's some double pieces in here, so I guess they're counting that, and I think they also count the case as one of the pieces. It was $11.11, and I got it here a couple weeks ago, but I just got to do a review on it just now. The reason I'm getting it is for my grandson. He's 8 years old. He likes to go out and explore and play in the woods and stuff like that, but being 8, he still needs some supervision. So this is going to be something that me and him work on, or him and his father work on. And yeah, I just kind of want to go over it and show some of the things that's in here. There's actually some really cool things, and there's some things that are like, it'll work, but you know, it is what it is. So the first thing, like I said, it comes with one of these cases. You've probably all seen these things if you ever ordered any of these little survival kits on Temu or on Amazon or anything. It's just a little plastic kit. It's got the little eggshell kind of foam in there. The bad thing about these are, once you get everything out, it's almost impossible trying to Jenga it back in there to fit. So instead of that, my wife had a survival medical kit, and oh, that's not what I want to pull off. So it's got pockets and little straps and everything in here. It's bright orange, so you can't really lose it and stuff, and it's got double zippers. It's just the pull tab zippers. It's nothing exciting or anything. It's not the YKKs or anything, but I do like it that it does have like a little Velcro, so if I do find some small patches or something, maybe I'll give him one to put on there. But it's got a little strap on here, so you can sling it over for a smaller kid, and it's got molly straps, like I said, on there too, and some molly carries on here. So we're swapping it out with that instead of using the plastic case. So the first thing is pretty much essential all the time in a survival case. One of the aluminum sheet, the Mylar cold weather emergency blankets and stuff. These things are great. I know that you can kind of got to watch the weather. If you keep it too close to your body, the reflection of heat off, you can get totally saturated. So kind of keep the base between you, unless you're just like going to be carrying it over for an hour or two like that. You do not want to really sleep with this. You would put it over your sleeping bag. That's what I've always found out, because when we were in Desert Storm, we slept with a couple of these on. The next day, just the body heat back and forth, just soaked, and not a good thing. I think there's actually just one or two. Oh, there's actually like 5 in here. Huh, I just noticed that. Yep, there's 5 in here. Cool. So that's good. Him and his dad can play with a couple of these. The next thing we got is the paracord bracelet. These are always fun. I love these things. Actually, you know what? We'll go with the knife first. This is just your basic black knife. Oh, it actually opens pretty decently though. It's got the wire cutter or belt cutter, the little glass smasher, pummel, whatever you want to call it. The thing I don't really like, the serration, but for him, it's pretty good. It's not super sharp, and I'm not going to sharpen it either. Does have a little bit of wiggle to it, but again, it's for a kid, and just something to learn with and stuff. I do like the little spring assist on there, but other reason I wanted to open this. So yeah, the knife's actually pretty decent. It's kind of light. It's not heavy for a little kid or anything. You don't have a reverse on it, or where you can switch it onto the other side, but for him, it'll work. On to the next thing, the paracord bracelet. Now this thing's kind of cool. Paracord, I don't know, it's probably 20 feet of paracord on there altogether. It's got a little button compass. It does not glow in the dark, but regular clip together. It's nice. The little metal striker to go with your little ferrocerium rod. not going to flip it because we're in the house. My wife might be mad if I burn some stuff. But yeah, pretty cool there. And then also a whistle. Oh, sorry, dogs. I hate that. Sorry. But yeah, you can get these darn near everywhere. $2-3 usually online and stuff. But pretty cool. The next thing, got a little lanyard here. Well, actually some cordage to tie on different things. So there's all kinds of different things you can tie on here and stuff. It's just some cheap cordage, but again, for a kid, he'll figure out. If he wants to get some 550 cord, we'll get him some 550 cord. The next thing is a spork with a knife, bottle opener. Again, not very sharp, but it'll do what you have to do. It's probably supposed to be a fish scaler or something. This also has a whistle on it. Not going to blow it because I don't want to blow out the dogs again. But yeah, cool little whistle. That's pretty nice there. Your little saw. I'm sure you guys all have seen these. They work really, really good if you take your time. But the first time they bind up, they just go to crap. So again, something for him to play around with, practice. That's how it goes. A little fishing line. It's got a little tiny hook, probably about 20, 25 feet of line, maybe 30. But I'm sure it's only like 4 or 6 pound test, and one little jig with it. But in a pinch, definitely work. Then we'll try to find the heavy duty stick, tie it on there, and see if you can get something on that. That'd be fun to play with. Tactical pen. I do love these things. I carry one exact. Well, this one's a little bit different. But yeah, it's got the little plastic tip on it to protect that from drying out or accidentally writing. Closes up. I like the clip on there. It's heavy, pretty decent. Another pommel on here, glass breaker, or self-defense tool. These are always really cool. If you've ever seen these before, they are a bottle holder. I don't know if this is the right size. Nope, wrong size. But these are just too small. Just regular standard ones. It'll hold. You can clip it on there. Some of the canteens fit on here too. And it's got the little molly strap, or you can slide your belt through there, and then you just carry your bottle on there. So yeah, just bends out, pops back in. These are always really cool. I like them. I wish we had these when I was in the Army, but they didn't. Basic little flashlight, telescoping, which I like this. I've actually broke one of these before, and I saved this to use just in case for an emergency fire starter. It's a big fish eye and stuff, so it gives really good absorption of the light. Makes the little square up to the big. I don't know if you guys can all see that, but yeah, I think it takes a AA battery. Nice little clip, but this is cool. Again, for a kid, it'll work in a pinch if you need something. It's just got one LED light in there, so it's pretty good. Oh, of course, this is going to be, oh, yeah, I'm not messing with that. All right, here's your ferro rod and striker. And this also has a little cordage to it. Oh, it's got a little, what is that? Little measure tape, bottle opener, and a little hex here. And then you got your striker, ferro rod. I always like the little handles that you can hold down so you can really get a good scrape on them and that. I've never had a problem with these. They're usually pretty cheap. Walmart sells them for like $3-4 if you can find them. But yeah, they work pretty good. That's something good. I've been trying to teach him how to light a fire. A little cotton ball and Vaseline, give him the easy way out, but he wants to, use a lighter or some some other propellant and stuff. So yeah, this is going to be a test of his not spazzing out kid, because I don't want to diagnose anything, just being a regular kid who's hyper all the time. So the next thing, one of the key card tools, comes with all the instructions, tells you what everything is on there and everything. Nice little, well, it's a little pleather cover that won't last very long, but it's got all the basics, screwdriver, uh, hex keys, a little double-edged saw blade. I don't know how sharp it is. I mean, it's actually kind of sharp to the touch, but nothing crazy. Bottle opener, bunch of little things. Let's see what it all says. This has can opener, knife edge, screwdriver, ruler, cap opener, 4-position wrench for various size nuts and bolt heads, butterfly wrench, saw blade, direct ancillary indication, 2-position wrench, lanyard hole, and for a key ring. Okay, right there. So yeah, that's kind of cool. Something to do there. And then the last thing is this really cool compass. It's gold, pops out. It's kind of like the old schooly kind of thing. Now, this is something, and it actually works pretty good. I was messing around with it the other day, and it actually works pretty decent. Yep, it's right there to north. Again, it's a little cheapy one, but for him, learning and stuff, it's a cool little thing. So overall, like I said, there's 2 pieces here. They're probably counting these as 3, 2 pieces here. I don't think they're counting all 5 there, but yeah, overall for $11 and some change is well worth it. So I'm hoping that when he gets back from vacation, maybe next weekend, he can come over, or it's something that me and him and his dad can sit down and kind of go through and kind of teach him a little bit here and there and stuff, and have some fun with him. As a little kid, it's always cool to do stuff like the adults do and that. So just want to try to get him into doing some fun things outdoors. And yeah, he's got to work on his grades. He's got to work on his attitude. But other than that, he's a good kid. Love him to death. But before we go, the giveaway, the second chance giveaway, is going to, I think it's called Society NC. I had chatted with him a little bit over the week and stuff, and beside the guy that answered before, who won the last contest giveaway, he was the only one that responded. I had a bunch of likes, but it were more, no comments, and that's always what I ask. Just give it a like and a comment, and you enter. So since the guy who did a comment the last time, he won the time before, I always take those people out, so I didn't even have to do the spinorama thing, and I let it go until maybe an hour ago, and nobody else responded. So it is 17:23 here, and that's Central Standard Time. We're in Southern Illinois. So yeah, again, hope you like the video. Like it if you want to. If you got any questions or where I got this from, I can give you a link. I mean, there's a ton of them. There's some with a lot more that are on Temu and stuff, or Temu. I don't know how you say it. Whatever. The Chinese cheap company that tries to get you to buy more and more and more stuff all the time. So with that, I guess we'll say goodbye, and I hope to hear from some of you guys soon. Have a great weekend. God bless you.